on News Radio 570 WKBN.
And from News Radio 570 WKBN, welcome. Time now for the legal show, longest running legal show, I think, on the planet, as a matter of fact. I have searched far and wide. I've traveled throughout the Indies and throughout the entire globe, and I have determined that this is the longest running legal program that's been around well over 30 years, folks, answering your legal questions, any and all legal questions that you might have. All you do is call us. We answer your question, point you in the right direction. We do not send you a bill. That's a great thing about what we do here. It's all courtesy of the law firm Beatrice Kopp on News Radio 570 WKBN, 330-729-9977, 330-729-9977, 330-729-9977.
Well,
to the law firm we go, and
he made me
who do we have standing by there today?
Ron, I'm
yes.
only going to do first 5 minutes of the show.
Turn up your microphone, please. I can barely hear you.
You can't hear us.
Yeah, you got to put your mic. You got to put. No.
He said no. He answered you.
Now, Tally, I hear you perfect.
Aw.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Here, I'm going to give him my microphone. Here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm going to just do a quick a little montage here. And then Frank and Jimmy and Tally and Mark are going to do the show. Now, I have good news and I have bad news to tell you about Mark DeVecchio. But Mark has been with this firm for 10 years. Okay? And he's done a wonderful job. But this is his last radio appearance, not because he's leaving the firm or anything, but Mark is going to be running for the domestic relations judge. And due to the judicial ethics, he's not going to be able to do the show after today. So I wanted to thank Mark for the many, many, many times he'd be the only one doing the radio show, for the many times he pitch hit for me. And did you file your petitions today or Monday? Yesterday. He filed his petitions yesterday. And I just wanted to thank him for all the years he's done the show. And I'm going to bolt out of here because I'm going to start crying. And then these guys, I had such a bad week, Ron.
Why is that, Blubber?
Blubber. That's very good. Anyhow, I have to change my mojo. This was probably the worst week. Anything I touched, it just turned to dust.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't win anything. I couldn't do anything. Meanwhile, Frankie Cassis, he's in a zone. It's like fourth. It's like fourth. Yeah, he's going to do the show. It's like fourth down, 1 second to go. He throws a 99-yard Hail Mary and a guy catches it in the end zone with one hand. That's how Frank's week's been. Mine, I'm on the 1 yard line and I get 10 tries to try to push it in and they stop me at the 1 yard line. That's how my week's been.
I kind of define it this way. Frank's a winner and you're a loser.
Frank, he said he had a better way to define it. You're a winner and I'm a loser. That's nice. Real nice, Ron.
You're adding insult to injury, man.
They're real nice.
I'm just trying to diagnose what you said. Trying to simplify.
Well, here's what I'm going to diagnose. I'm going to leave here.
Let me say this before you leave here.
Okay.
You and I have been on this legal program
forever,
a very long time. And I'm going to tell everybody this, and I say this to you, David. I say Mark DeVecchio is the most articulate, best family law lawyer that I've had the privilege to interview on this program over the many decades that this program's been on. Mark DeVecchio is truly a decent, good human being and does such a great job.
He's got a 32-inch waist. I hate his guts.
But does a great job as an attorney because Mark isn't there to say, okay, he will tell his clients, listen, let's not spend a bunch of money in legal fees fighting over this particular item. It's not worth it. We'll spend more in legal fees. Mark always operates in his client's best interest. He's an outstanding attorney, and I admire him a great deal. And the fact is, I couldn't be more proud. I couldn't be happier over a person of DeVecchio's caliber and knowledge and expertise running for the domestic relations court in Mahoney.
And you want to hear the irony of it all?
What's that?
He's running on the Republican ticket.
Well, that's the best. That's
you'll be happy, Ron. I think that's one Republican I'm going to support. I'll be honest with you.
Absolutely. Mark DeVecchio is just a good man. I mean, I'm just here to tell you that. He is a good man. He's a great lawyer, and he's got a good soul. And David, I am personally thrilled that somebody of Mark's caliber would be running for judge of domestic relations in Mahoning County.
Yeah.
I am thrilled, and I'm just think this county's in a better spot. I would love to see Mark make it to the finish line.
Yeah, me too. But I just wanted to get on here, and I'm going to let Frank take over my spot, and to thank Mark for the many times he pitched it for me. So people know the judges have rules once they file their petitions, and Mark is no longer permitted to do the show. So this is his swan song. And I'm going to let the young guys and the young bucks take him out, and I'm going to go play Keno.
All right. Very good. Thank you, David.
All right.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. And you know that I hate to tell everybody this, but I hate to tell Mark this. I mean, we'll only be with you till 5:30 because I do have a basketball game I got to cover here at 5:30, guys. So we got a short show. But first, Frank, are you there? Frank?
Yes, sir.
Get close to that microphone.
All right, I just got it. I'm sorry.
All right.
He used to clip it on, Ron.
I said this last week, and you weren't here. But there's that guy that does that real estate commercial. Bam, Frank sold another one. And, I'm watching, and every time I see on television, here is Frank Cassis and another case that he just won. And I go, at home, when I watch the news, bam, Frank won another one.
We do that here too, Ron.
I appreciate it. Fortunate run, that's for sure.
Right. You know what I mean? But that's so congratulations.
Thank you.
On all your victories.
Thank you.
I'm kind of like down now. I'm happy about DeVecchio running for judge. And I mean, he has every quality you would want in a domestic relations judge, every quality.
Thank you.
But
Ron.
at the same time, I'm sad not to have him on the program after this one today.
I agree.
Do you understand me, DeVecchio? Can you hear me, Mark?
I do. I could hear you, and it's there's a little bit of a lump in my throat right now. So, but I just wanted to say that it's been 10 years, and every Thursday at 5:00, it's been the highlight of my week for 10 years. And I just want to express a heartfelt thank you to you. I enjoyed every minute of it. It's with such great gratitude that I thank the listeners for all their questions. It's been an absolute joy. I appreciate it. I appreciate the guys at the firm. I appreciate my colleagues. And I look forward to this next chapter. So I just wanted to say thank you to you and to the listeners and to my colleagues and to David and Brian. So thank you for the opportunity. And I look forward to see what the future is going to bring.
And let me tell you something. You were the one that taught me how to say, when we added the new member to the firm, tally. You taught me how to, to Ron, like you tally this up, how I could remember her first name, Tally. And I can remember it now. I don't embarrass myself. Like you said, Ron, you got to get this right. And I can always get a Tally Oregano. I can't forget get a name every time. But
well, Ron, I'm
Mark,
sure it's not the last time you'll embarrass yourself. So
you think, Mark?
You're my brother. Thank you for everything.
There's a great man. Melfi, do you have anything to say?
He'll be missed. Mark will be missed on the show every Thursday.
Mhm.
We always like a good Italian joke too every once in a while. I thought Ron was going to drop a capiche on you about a second ago.
You know what my problem is? When Dave's mic wasn't working, I think Mark DeVecchio was the guy to fix it. Who do I rely on now to actually understand this equipment and to be able to function with it properly?
Those show's in good hands. Trust me. Very, very, very good and capable hands.
All right. Can you at least show up and check the controls before the show starts, Mark?
Absolutely.
Can you turn a couple knobs, Mark?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm kind of bummed. I really am bummed. I'm kind of glad we got a basketball game at 5:30. Folks, I got to tell you something, man. I am really, really, I'm so damn proud of him. And would be so great as a judge here. God, I hope you vote for him. And at the same time, selfishly, I love him on the program.
Yeah.
God.
So Ron, just to piggyback on that,
Yes.
Mark's great for a million reasons, right? Yeah, I mean, a million. But as it relates specifically to the show, I was telling Jimmy, I said, Jimmy and I both have young kids, and lately Court has kept me off of Thursdays for whatever reason.
Well, you're busy winning.
Well,
I'm
I'm just in the mix for whatever reason. But Mark was always so reliable, and I think that that's a trait that translates to the bench. And I have had the good fortune of practicing in front of a lot of judges in a lot of different counties. And I think that there's some intangibles that judges have that make them very special and very good. And in my opinion, Mark DeFecchio fits that mold very well. He is somebody that if you put on the Common Pleas bench, really will do a tremendous job. And I'm not somebody that really gets into the politics of things, but 100%, like David said, we support him. The firm supports him, but he will do a great job. He's the guy for the job.
Yeah, not only is he's the Cal Ripken of this show, but he's the most even keel guy.
Yeah, that's what
with
you
a
want
great
in a
demeanor.
judge.
Somebody very reasonable, practical. I mean, he has all the qualities and all the traits.
You guys are choking me up here.
No, but seriously, I mean, he's the guy. He's the guy you want. I mean, that's what you're looking for in the judge. So I'm excited for him. We're gonna miss him. Hopefully the election goes well, and we'll all be working for him. And he's got all of our support. Certainly,
he'll still be at the firm. Just so
he's not going anywhere. But he's not. Yeah, he's just not. He's just can't be on the air. But it is for us. It's a step. It's he's been on the show for 10 years, like he said, and I mean he's been Mr. Reliable. And like I said, it's going to be a great trait that translates to the bench. So when that time comes, he's the guy you want.
Do you think I'll be able to depend on Tally being here?
I think so.
Thursday at 5 o'clock. I hate to put her under this kind of pressure.
Yeah.
But by God, she better show.
No, I think she can do it.
I'll show up. Don't worry. I'll be here.
Yeah, I think she can do it.
All right. Well, that's good. And congratulations on your winning streak. Just as you think Mark would make a great judge as I do, I always think Melfi missed his calling. He could have been the editor of Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
He's coming up with.
He's got another one today. We're going to surprise you. Around Christmas time, Ron, with a nice calendar, but we've got some shots. David never disappoints.
Never.
That's one thing about Beatrice everybody has to understand. He never disappoints.
So tonight, he has on black socks, black sneakers, a royal blue sweatshirt, and navy blue pants with white stripes.
I thought they were black. Where do you get those Euro pants from?
I don't know.
Those things are skin tight.
Yeah, and he's got
tight.
He's got a hat on that.
I think it was blue.
Well, and it says something about his Dave. Like, I don't know. It says his name on the hat.
I love him.
But it looks like. Did you ever see Sandlot, Ron?
Yes.
Oh no.
Smalls.
Yeah.
Killing me, Smalls.
Smalls got a hat that nobody understands why he's wearing it. And that was Beatrice. I walked into the office. I came back from Akron. I was in federal court. And he's sitting there and he's just staring at his computer. And in his own Beatrice way, he's dejected. And I'm like, what's the problem? And he's like, I got to change my lock. And I said, well, how are you doing that? He says, well, this is why I wore this outfit today. And he was in a suit when I saw him in the morning. So he thought that, this look is going to change his outfit. Now he's going to go play Keno. And he's going to look homeless, but that's okay. That's David. He wears it well.
Really, if you're going to talk Sandlot, he's really a combination of Smalls and Ham, like mixed together.
Hambino.
The great Hambino, and we're going to call Frank Benny the Jet. Frank the Jet is now his new name, but I do not have David in the Secret Santa this year, so I still need to come up with a gift. The question is, do I go calendar again, or
I have an idea. I'll tell you off the air. I have a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm open to suggestions and how I could twist everything.
I got you.
Okay.
There you go. Let me take a call. You're on the air with our attorneys. Hello. Thank you.
And we needed one more of those before I signed off.
Yeah. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Line 2.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, attorneys. Thank you for taking my call. My call is about a leased vehicle that's due to be up soon. And I was wondering, can I expect or can I request upon returning of that vehicle, if they should say that I have to pay to have the tires replaced, can I request to have the old tires given to me?
I don't know that you have to pay to have the tires replaced.
He's turning in a lease, right?
So they're gonna,
Caller?
yeah.
You
So
don't have to put new tires on it when you turn it back in. It's ordinary wear and tear,
yeah, but
unless they're not functioning.
yeah, so
It has to be
that-
functional.
that is tricky. That's where leases catch you, right? So if you do a 2-year lease and you turn a car on a 2-year lease, you usually don't need to replace the tires. But a 3-year lease,
They make you replace.
they
it.
make you replace them.
You could get used tires. Go to the junkyard and get used tires.
Yeah,
that
and-
are better than the ones you have on there now. I
Right.
did that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean,
now his question is, can he keep the old ones? Why couldn't he? He's buying new ones if he wants
yeah,
to.
Yeah,
no, if
you're
you
gonna
take-
replace
yeah,
them.
Keep the old
absolutely.
ones,
Take
heck
the
yeah.
old- you could take the old ones off the car, just replace them with, like,
slightly
yeah. I mean,
used.
you just have to make sure that they're
Decent.
safe tires that they would that
Well,
you
put on
you
some
just
new tires,
right.
Live up to your responsibility, not use tires.
well, and if
And
you
but
I don't think it says new tires.
Well,
I think you do
excuse me,
the
it's my
measurements.
first lease, so I'm going to return in the vehicle, and I'm expecting them to say, well, you're going to have to replace the tires,
Well-
and they're going to want to do that. Can I tell them that I want the old tires given back to me?
yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
what I would say to you is you can replace. Here's my suggestion: go replace the tires by yourself because you can shop around and get tires that would work for the car, that are good tires,
Yeah.
that are new tires, but you're not going to pay a
Premium.
dealership premium.
Mhm.
And then the tires
Yeah.
that they take off your car, you keep. So when you turn your lease in, that you're in compliance with what you need to do, and everything's good, and you're not going to pay a premium for the tires.
Most leases will
Yeah.
require a certain safety and tread depth standard.
Yes, that's
which is a minimum of 1/16 of an inch in Ohio.
yeah. So I did that with my Jeep. When I turned my Jeep in, I went and got my tire. I got new tires, but I did not get the exact tire that they had because they had very expensive tires. I had tires that were good tires, safe tires. They were new tires, and it was no issue.
Yeah.
As long as you have 1/16 an inch of treads and there's no major bumps, bulges, breaks, or thrown tread on the old tire, on the tires that are on there, you should be okay.
Yeah, and it's not.
caller, you've struck gold because we're running those commercials. There's a tire sale going on as we speak at your neighborhood Flynn. So pay
There
him a
you go.
visit, okay?
Tell them Flinny
Yeah,
sent you.
All right, thanks
That's where I
very
got my
much.
wife's tires.
Thanks, guy.
There you go. Yep. And,
Guy,
and
thanks,
tell him
guy.
Flinny sent you. Wait a second here. Hang on. I got to do this. What did I do wrong here?
I'm going to say thanks, caller.
Wait a
Say
second.
thanks, guy.
I'm
We
gonna
thought you
figure
were
Ron,
it
doing
out.
it.
Ron, are you pulling a Beatrice right now? What's
Yeah.
going on?
You know, you should thank yourself. I'm not running a nuclear power plant when I screw up like that. So,
Oh.
don't. That's all you need to worry about. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ron.
Yes, your comments, please.
Okay, I have a question now. How do I do this now?
Just
This
ask
may
it.
be a dumb question. This may not, but it may eventually could hypothetically involve in something legal.
All
So
right.
I'll go ahead and ask it.
Spit it out.
Okay. If a person didn't pay his property tax, okay,
Yeah.
and it went from appeals to whatever, because it's going to maybe end up in court.
Yeah.
Since the Supreme Court of Ohio, I believe about 22 years ago, said that property tax to fund schools is illegal, would he have, or that person have any standing legally?
Let me ask you a question before I turn you over to the attorneys. The people
Go
who
ahead.
haven't paid their property taxes in that 20 years, let's just use Mahoning County as an example.
Go ahead.
Were they forgiven, or did they reach a point where they sold their house? Where the government sold their house for back taxes. I think that answers your question.
Well, I mean, okay,
No, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I mean, come on, you're beating a dead horse.
well, I'm just saying if you got enough people to do it,
Yeah.
and
Well,
it went through let's say it went from the local to the legal channels clear down to Columbus.
all right. Let me ask the attorneys. I say you're going to lose. Attorneys,
Well,
You're gonna lose.
I agree.
you're going to lose.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, you're going to lose. And I can tell you this much: you wouldn't see Frank Cassis take that case because Frank's a winner. He doesn't take those
my gosh.
cases. All right, I just want everybody to know that because bam, Frank wins another one. You're on the air. Hello. All right, Mark. There's two of them that.
Yeah.
Will we hit
For
the
your
trifecta?
send-off.
We're going
Just
off.
for you.
We're going off with a bang.
You
Yeah,
missed
I
it.
think
You
it's
weren't
a-
here. We were watching the old clip of the guy that got run over by the car today.
I love
We
that
were
one.
It
laughing.
was
It's the greatest
was
ever.
good.
It
was
really
good.
is the greatest ever.
But I mean, I just want to emphasize for people, you won't be on the radio program, but you'll still be at the firm. Working
Absolutely.
and doing-
Yes,
and doing the
absolutely.
family law
I'm not
stuff.
going anywhere legally from my clients, and Tally is aptly assisting, and she's working diligently, and things are going well here. So
We work well together.
Yes.
Me and Mark. We tally mark it up. So
Yeah. I think just in my short tenure of talking with Tally here on the broadcast, Mark, I think she sounds pretty sharp. I really do. I think she's,
oh, thank you.
she obviously impressed Dave when Dave was going against her, and enough that he hired her. So, right off the bat, the criteria was met that she's a damn good lawyer.
absolutely.
And I think she's going
Thank
to
you.
continue the tradition there. I mean, to a large extent, I think, I hope you win. I make no bones about it. I will vote for you as often as I can.
Thank
I'm
you.
learning from the best. So I'm
Right,
taking all of his knowledge before he leaves us. So
Yeah, I mean, and just it's the ethics of Mark DeVecchio
Mhm.
to Tally that I look at. Where he says to somebody, "Hey, listen, let's not spend $1,000 in legal fees over a $500 television or something like that." I mean,
I've learned
You
more
know,
from
he-
this man in the short time that I've been here. And Frank and Mark are the two that have really taken me under their wing. But specifically for domestic relations, for Mark, I've learned so much from him. And ethically, honestly, I have not met another attorney in the domestic relations world like him. He is very ethical and he's very fair and reasonable. So I'm enjoying learning from him and keep picking his brain while he's here.
yeah, and Frank, of course, has a winning style. And then there's Melfi, Tally. I mean, then there's Melfi. What do we do about him?
Melfi doesn't take me under his wing. He kind of throws me to the wolves and says, I need you to cover this. Good luck.
No.
Me too. Guys,
you.
we got it. I hate to say we got to cut it short, but we do because we got a YSU basketball game coming
All
up
right.
at 5:30. Tally, thank you, and be dependable every week here at.
Yes, sir.
I want you every week to make sure you're here at 5:00 for us. And Frank, when you're not busy winning, I want you here every week.
Yes, sir.
at
I'll be here. I
5:00.
promise. It's always a pleasure, Ron.
And Melfi, you better show up because you're going to have to replace DeVecchio. Learn how to run some of those controls and everything for me, will you, buddy?
I think I can turn a couple knobs.
You
I'll
can bring
be
the
all right.
baby in.
Yeah, this baby is coming fast.
She is.
Oh, you got another one coming?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little girl any day now.
Mina's ready.
Listen, Melfi, listen to me. Get cable TV in the bedroom or something. All right? For the love of God, can't you get Armstrong down there and watch some sports? Or
My
something
YouTube
like that?
TV must have been out a couple days. I don't know what happened.
Apparently so. I mean, there's more to life. All right. So thank you all so very, very
All
much.
right,
Have a
Ron.
good
Thanks,
one.
Ron. You're the best at what you do.
Mark, I love you.
Love
know
you, man.
that.
Thank you.
All right. News Radio 570 WKBN. And I